Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. A quiet city, far from the bright lights of world football. From a very young age, football was never just a game for him. It was where he felt most comfortable. While other children played for fun, Messi played with focus, with control, with an unusual calm for a child so small. But as the years passed, one thing became impossible to ignore. Lionel wasn't growing like the other kids. He was falling behind physically. Doctors eventually diagnosed him with a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment was necessary and incredibly expensive. For his family, it was a heavy burden. His parents worked hard, but the cost was far beyond what they could afford. To many people, this would have been the end of the dream. Coaches looked at his size before his talent. Clubs saw a problem instead of potential, and opportunities slowly disappeared. But every afternoon, a small boy still showed up to training. No complaints, no excuses. Just a ball at his feet and hours of quiet dedication. Football became his escape, his focus, his way forward. Long before stadiums, trophies, or headlines, Lionel Messi learned his first lesson. That greatness doesn't always start with strength. Sometimes it starts with persistence. Before the world knew his name, before history was written, there was just a small boy in Rosario, refusing to give up on the game he loved. Lionel Messi wasn't pushed into the spotlight. He was placed into a system. At La Masia, everything was about fundamentals, ball control, decision-making, intelligence. Surrounded by players bigger and stronger than him, Messi learned to rely on what he already had: precision, balance, and awareness. Slowly, quietly, he began to stand out. Not because he scored the most goals, but because the ball moved differently when it touched his feet. Coaches noticed it. Teammates felt it. As he progressed through Barcelona's youth teams, his confidence grew. The hesitation disappeared. At just 16 years old, Messi was called up to train with the first team. No announcement, no headlines, just another training session. Except this time, it was with professional players. Then came the moment. His first official appearance for FC Barcelona. Not a trophy, not a celebration, just minutes on the pitch. But those minutes mattered because they marked the end of waiting and the beginning of a professional career. Messi hadn't conquered football yet, but he had earned something just as important: belief from those who mattered most. This wasn't fame. This was the first real step toward greatness. Before the world knew his name, before history was written, there was just a small boy in Rosario refusing to give up on the game he loved. This was the moment everything became real. Lionel Messi was no longer just a talented kid in a youth academy. He had entered a world where results mattered, where mistakes were remembered, where talent alone was never enough. FC Barcelona wasn't just a club, it was one of the biggest stages in football, and Messi was stepping into it quietly. In training, the difference was clear. The pace was faster. The challenges were harder, but the way Messi moved didn't change. He stayed close to the ground. The ball stayed close to his feet. While others relied on strength, Messi relied on control. His first professional call-up didn't come with promises, no headlines, no guarantees of success, just an opportunity to prove he belonged. And when he finally stepped onto the pitch for the first team, something felt different. Not dramatic, not loud, but precise. His movements were familiar. His decisions were calm. He didn't try to impress. He tried to play football the way he always had. That was his first real achievement. Not goals, not trophies, but acceptance. Coaches trusted him. Teammates passed the ball to him. And slowly, quietly, the world began to recognize a new name. Lionel Messi hadn't reached the top yet, but he had done something just as important. He had earned his place in one of the most famous football clubs in the world. This wasn't the peak of his career. This was the foundation. It wasn't trophies, it wasn't headlines. It was something quieter: acceptance, trust, a place earned, not given. Lionel Messi didn't arrive to conquer football. He arrived to belong. And in one of the biggest clubs in the world, he proved he deserved to stay. This was not the peak of his journey, this was the foundation. Because once belief is earned, greatness becomes inevitable.